Maine's top education official suggesting her schools can defy President Trump's executive order to keep men out of women's sports. In an email that was provided exclusively to Fox News Digital, the state's education commissioner told her schools to, quote, adhere to the Maine Human Rights Act and your local school board policies related to non-discrimination. Neither our state law nor your local policies are diminished by Trump's executive orders. Maine's state representative Laurel Libby was silenced. Remember, she was censured for protecting girls, and she joins us now. Good morning to you, Representative.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. Well, thank you for coming on. So we've seen you were silenced. The Democrats did not agree with you. Maine's governor was having that feud with Donald Trump because he said biological men should not be in women's sports, and he threatened to cut off funding. And now we have this, the lady who runs the Department of Education saying to ignore Donald Trump's policies. And I know you're not shocked, are you?
I'm not surprised at all. This is the same commissioner, Commissioner Makin, who said back in 2023 in response to students' falling test scores in Maine, look, we're not going to prioritize academic learning. We're going to emphasize social emotional learning and DEI. So this shocks me not at all.
You said that she has said in the past that academics will take a back seat to all of these other policies. What are her policies?
Well, her policies are the same as the Mills administration. It's a woke agenda with which most Mainers don't agree. They don't agree that biological males should be participating in girls' sports. They don't agree that the focus should be on DEI and social emotional learning. Folks want their kids to be learning the basics, and anything less is a disservice to Maine students, as we see in their falling test scores.
Yeah, what are the test scores like in Maine for reading and math?
We've got the lowest test scores in 30 years under this administration. It's really shocking. And at the same time, of course, we're facing the loss of millions of dollars if they continue to advance this woke agenda in defiance of federal law and biological reality.
What are the parents? What are the constituents in your area? What do they say to you?
I think some folks are newly aware since February, since all of this made news, that this is such a strong focus of this administration, and they are not pleased. They're sending their kids to school with the understanding that they will be learning the basics, and instead they're having an agenda shoved down their throats rather than learning how to learn and learning math, learning reading, and all the things that they need to succeed in life.
Donald Trump has threatened, as you and I have talked about in this interview, to take away a lot of money from your state. How would that affect your state, and what would that do for the children?
It would affect our state dramatically. Maine students cannot afford this politicization of education. We are a small state, and our budget of $11.6 billion may sound small to folks, but that's a 65% increase over the last 6 years under Governor Mills, and we can't afford to lose any funding, or that's going to come again on the backs of Maine taxpayers.
Right, and these lawmakers don't understand that or don't care about that. Donald Trump says, I'm going to take away money from the schools, and they still want to stick to their woke policies. Laurel, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.